Today I'm going to make chicken fajita bake, and these are your basic ingredients. There's not much more to it. I got a pound of chicken breasts, a packet of taco seasoning, a red pepper, a green pepper, and an onion. And I'm going to put it all in a pan. Basically, what you're going to do is spray your pan with some nonstick cooking spray. We're going to chop up the vegetables in thin slices, put those on the top, actually. First, start with the chicken. You put the chicken down, sprinkle the taco seasoning. I'm going to roll it in the taco seasoning, that way it gets the flavor on both sides. Put the chicken in the pan, put the vegetables on top, cover with 2 cups of, I got some Mexican blend, 4 cheese Mexican blend from Kroger's. Bake it in the oven at 375 for roughly 35 to 45 minutes. I sometimes cook mine a little longer just because it's chicken. And hopefully it will be good. I'm going to serve it with my cilantro lime rice, which is basically a Chipotle knockoff. Quarter cup, between a half cup and a quarter cup of chopped cilantro real fine. A cup of steamed rice, and steam that up. Put the cilantro in there. Tablespoon of lime juice. A half teaspoon of salt to give it a little bit of flavor. Tastes just like Chipotle. Pretty good. So hopefully this turns out as good as it sounds, and I'll show you the finished product when I get it all together. I'm going to prep this stuff first and put it all together and then put it in the fridge until my husband gets ready to come home, and then I'm going to bake it. So that's it. While I'm getting this ready, I thought I'd throw in a couple of tips. Sorry for the camera angle, but I don't have anybody to hold it. To do a bell pepper, it's really, really easy, and this is the easiest way that you can do it. Basically, you just cut off the top, and you just pull the center out of it, pull all the seeds out of it, and push the top part out of the top of it. And then what you're going to do is just cut it in half. And then that way, you can cut that piece in half. Makes it a lot easier for slicing. That way you don't have a whole bunch of extra parts. This little ridge that's in here, if you want to pull this off, you can, because it does get kind of soggy when you cook it. You can either pull it off with your fingers, or if it's kind of big, you can slide your knife underneath it to shave it off like that. That's what I would recommend doing. So basically on the green one, you're just going to cut off the top. Look at the size of this green pepper. This is like abnormally large. This is like the biggest pepper I've ever seen in my life. So you cut the top off, and then you just grab a hold of this, pulls that all off. Sometimes you get some seeds down in there. You just pull little soft pieces off of the ridges. If you still got seeds in there, turn it upside down, shake your seeds out. It's the easiest way to cut a pepper. Pop the top out of there. Use that too. The peppers too. And then on your onion, leave the skin on it, because that, when you take the skin off, that's when it starts making you cry. So leave the skin on it for now. Cut the top off of it. Cut the bottom off of it, so that way you have a flat surface, so it sits down. And then to cut to the skin off of it, just slightly bring your knife along the edge of it, just to kind of pierce the outside corner of it. And you want to get down far enough so it takes all of the nasty layers off of it. And then once you get that open, you can just peel that back, pull that outside part off of there. That'll pull that little membrane off too. That's what makes you cry. So that way, a little bit of waste. And then now we're going to start chopping these up in thin slices and put it together for the meal. So I'm going to pause it so I can do that. There we go. Okay, so there's my chicken breast. I poured the package of taco seasoning on it, flipped it over, poured it on the other side, rubbed it in. So now that this is in the bottom of the pan, we are going to put all of our little green peppers and our onion slices and mix them all up here. And we're just going to put these all in here and break up your onion so you don't get big chunks of it. It's all about presentation. So I'll put these all in here. Cut Cover everything up. And as this cooks, all of the juices from the vegetables are going to drip down on the chicken. So that's what it looks like in the pan. And then I'm going to use my 4-cheese Mexican blend and put a couple cups of cheese on top of that. Bake it for 375, 35-45 minutes. With the cheese and going in the oven. Like I said, 375 for 35 to 45 minutes. My oven's preheating right now, so I'm going to go ahead and stick it in. Give it a little bit of a head start. And in about 45 minutes, I will show you what the finished product looks like.